Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I asked you guys on Twitter during the week what video you wanted to see this weekend, and I had 4 options. And of everyone who voted, it ended up being a clear-cut draw between 3 of them. All those videos, if you follow me on Twitter, all those videos will be coming at some point, but I thought I'd do this one because I'm really excited about it, and I know that people are going to be really interested in seeing this. So, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be sharing with you guys today my Charmed collection. You probably all aware, Charmed was this amazing TV series that ran for 8 seasons about these 3 sisters who were the Charmed ones, and they had witch powers and they were freaking awesome. I came onto the series in 2005-06. It was sort of near the end, I think. So I was staying at my Nana Pop's with my cousins who were down for the holidays. It was like what we did every single year, or every single school holidays. And I remember we started watching this show on TV, and I think it was sort of like the final few episodes of season 7. And we were like, this is really cool. And then when we parted ways at the end of the holidays, and we like discovered that like this show had been running for, you know, several seasons already, that there was this whole other sister, and we all like got into watching the show. It was kind of like a really awesome bonding thing. I mean, we were close anyway, we were like very close when we were younger. But just discovering Charmed was like really fun and amazing. To the point where we even started like, because what were we? I was probably 11. Yeah, I was like 11, 12. We were like pretending to be the Charmed ones and everything like that. It was just like something we did. It was so fun. And I have really great memories surrounding that. So apart from Charmed being like this awesome show that I absolutely loved and still love to this day, it just has awesome memories surrounding it. So even though I love Charmed a ton, I actually don't have that much stuff relating to Charmed, but my collection feels quite big, and I'll show you why. So firstly, I have the DVDs. Now, I don't have the regular box sets. After Charmed finished airing, there was this, I don't even think it was just in Australia, but there was this magazine and DVD collection that you could collect. So I think it was every 2 weeks, you got a DVD with 3 episodes on it. So this is the very first one. When Something Wicked This Way Comes, I Put You Under My Skin, and Thank You for Not Morphing. And then, at the same time, you'd get a magazine which would look at those episodes. So this was the complete DVD collection. So this very first one it looks at, if I can get this up. So it looks at behind the scenes with not only the actors, but even some of like the writers and producers and things like that. And it's like an interview. Then you have episode guides. So you have then your episode guides for the 3 episodes you got on the DVD. There's up close and personal with all the various characters, which I find it funny, like because we look at Cole in this book, it's like, hello, he doesn't get introduced for like another like season and a half. So that's good. Another episode guide. Then there is the Charmed world. So this one is all about Wicca. It just looks at things within the Charmed world and how some of it's based off, well all of it's based off real like beliefs and historical events and things like that. Another episode guide. Then there is Classic Charmed, and this counts down the top like 10 things. So this is the top 10 demons. And then there is a Charmed moment. This one is the witching hour, so it's obviously when the girls get their powers. Seriously love this. I have 4 folders like this full of these magazines. I have 2 whole big boxes, like actual storage boxes with these DVDs. What I love is that the spines all, I might insert a photo here, the spines all connect up to form this beautiful picture with all the girls and Leo and the house and the book, and it's just, I find it funny. My cousin, the same cousin I was talking about before, they got like the regular box sets, and he was like, when he saw this, which it wasn't even complete at the time he first saw it, he was just like, and I thought my box sets took up space. Like, it's a bit extravagant, but I love Charmed so much that I had to get this. So then, because I subscribed to that, I got a couple of subscription perks. The first one was this mug, so it has Charmed on one side, and annoyingly it has that symbol on the other side. I wanted the triquetra, but whatever. So I love this, and I used to use it quite a lot. I don't use it so much anymore, but when someone does use it and pulls it out, I'm always like worried that it's going to break, because I don't think I can get this anywhere else. You know, this was with my subscription. I don't know if I can get another Charmed mug, but I love it so much. I also got this CD, which is the Book of Shadows music inspired by, or music from and inspired by the Book of Shadows. The only song that I remember on here that's like this, oh, so it has How Soon Is Now by Love Spit Love, which is the theme song. Oh, it doesn't actually. Plus a whole bunch of other songs. So you have Take It Off by the Donnas, Take a Look, Liz Phair, Sand in My Shoes, Ditto, Fallen by Sarah McLachlan, I Can't Make Me by Butterfly Busha, San Francisco by Vanessa Carlton, Pieces of Me by Ashley Simpson, Unbroken by Missy Higgins, Free by Sarah Brightman, I Close My Eyes by Chivalry, and Home by 07. I don't even think I've listened to all of these songs, but this is fun. Like, I recently cleaned out my CD collection, and this is one of the few ones that I still have, simply because it's Charmed. I think there was something else, a couple of other things I got with the subscription, but I don't know where they are. I know one of them was a keychain, which was kind of weird, like it was a weird keychain, but I think that was it. I feel like there was one other thing, but I don't know what it was. The next two things are just kind of fun. I don't think I've ever used them, and honestly, I don't think I ever will. And these little tote bags, so they have Paige, Phoebe and Piper on it. So this is the season 7, no, the season 8, isn't it? Yeah, the season 8 cast photo. And then I have the season 4 one of them. I think at the time I wanted to try and get one with Prue on it, but I don't think I could find one. These were on eBay. I think I've used them once. They're kind of like a size where I don't really know what to use them for, and I kind of don't want to use them because I don't want them to get dirty and ruined. So I just kind of keep them in my cupboard. Next part of my collection is books. So I'll start off with the graphic novels. So these graphic novels are from Zenescope Entertainment. They are official continuations of the series. Like, the Zenescope bought the rights to continue Charmed in graphic novel form. And so this is volume 1, made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, made up of the first 6 issues of the comics, plus well, kind of 7, because there is like a Book of Shadows bit in the front which recaps everything, and it picks up I think it picks up like a year, 6 months, 18 months maybe after. Oh yeah, it's 18 months since the end of Charmed, before like the flash forward stuff. And it's amazing. As I said, it's official. The artwork in here is, where's a good bit, is amazing. So the first 4 volumes of this make up season 9, and then they're into season 10. I feel like maybe they finished season 10 and they might be into season 11. I'm not quite sure, but this is amazing. I definitely recommend, if you're a Charm fan, to get the graphic novels, because as I said, they are official continuations. It's not just a fan-made thing. It is very true to the original story, and I can totally like imagine everything that's in here playing out on the screen with all our favorite cast and crew on board. I love it so much. I've finished season 9, which, by the way, ended really awesomely and interestingly. And I haven't started on season 10 yet, but I think I'm waiting. I've only got the first one. I'm gonna wait until I have the whole collection before I read them, but these are really fun. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. I'll actually link below to my book blog, where I've reviewed at least the first 4 of these. I think I have reviews for, but they're so amazing. So when Charmed was coming out, they also released these little mass market paperback novelizations. I think there's about 44 books in total or something like that. I have 12. Some of them are pretty much just an episode in book form. So The Power of 3, this is pretty much the very first episode. And there are others which are like bonus stories. They are written by writers of the show, or yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the people who wrote the books are writers of the show. So they do tie in somehow to the world of Charmed. I feel like they probably are somewhat canon, I'm not quite sure. but I've only read the first one. I've been wanting to collect them all, so I have them in order, but there's so many of them, so I don't know if I'm ever going to do that. I don't know, but it's really fun to have and they're really pretty. Yeah. And then the other book I have is the Book of Shadows, The Unofficial Charmed Companion by N.E. Gensch, I think that's how you say the name. I haven't really looked at this, to be honest. But this looks at charmed stuff. I feel like it's a mix between charmed and actual like Wicca stuff. I'm not quite sure. It's just, it had charmed on it, so I got it. If you've seen my autograph collection video, then you'll know what these next 3 items are. So back in 2013, Comic-Con came to Australia for the first time, and I unfortunately didn't get to go. Me and my friends wanted to go, but we didn't get around to actually organising ourselves to go. But 3 guests that were there were Shannon Doherty, Holly Marie Coombs, and Brian Krause. I never know how to say his name. What I love about Oz Comic Con, and I'm assuming maybe regular Comic Con does that as well, they have absentee packs where you can buy the autographs. And if you're lucky, you can actually get them personalised with your name on them. So, I got Shannon Doherty, and see, it says Victoria, heart, Shannon Doherty, cute. I got Brian, so it says, to Victoria, much love, XO, Brian K. And I got Holly, and this one says, to Victoria, XOXO, Holly M. Coombs. And these are like 3 of my favourite autographs in my collection. I'll actually link below to that video so you can check out everyone else. But even though I didn't get to meet them, I'm still really glad that I have these, because I think they're just as cool. So all I need to get now is I need to get Alyssa, and I need to get Rose, and probably Kaylee and Julian. I need to get everyone else, to be honest. So that is it for my collection, but there is one final item which is kind of a bit different, and it's probably something that will never be finished. So, context. There is this website and this company called Prescott Manor, and they do charmed Book of Shadows replicas, and I seriously want one so badly, but they cost like $1,000. Like, not even joking, it's a couple of £100, and when you convert that into Aussie dollars, it's like it's double that and more at the moment with the exchange rate. So it's like I cannot afford to get this amazing replica when I have other things that are actually more important to buy. And a few years ago, I feel like this is probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was like, you know what, I would just try and create my own replica. It won't be as cool as the original, as the actual replica, but it'll still be cool in the fact that I've created it and it'll look amazing. So that's what this is, but it's nowhere near finished. I mean, it's getting finished, but I don't have time to finish it, and I don't know if I ever will. So firstly, it is just a binder with an awesome, I'm so proud of the triquetra, by the way. Look at that. And I pulled them out of the bag and just, oh god, all of these pages. They're in here so they don't get dusty. Which are all exact replicas of the pages in the real Book of Shadows. The pages we see, the pages we don't see. I think they're in a relatively accurate order. There is the Charmed Wikia, by the way. If you love Charmed, go check it out. It is like the most amazing Charmed resource ever. Has information on all the Book of Shadows pages, and actually like where they appear in the Book of Shadows, like what's before it, what's after it. I think I've kind of somewhat ordered them in the order that I think they nearly are in the Book of Shadows. I hope one day maybe I will finish this. Obviously, as I said, it's not going to look as amazing as a proper replica, but I think it's going to be cool in its own right. What I want to do is actually stain all the pages with coffee and tea, which will take freaking forever. But hopefully one day I'll get this project finished. Give me some words of encouragement in the comments and I'll try and get it done. But yeah, it's like this really random part of my collection, but it's a very personal thing in my collection, and hopefully one day it'll be finished. Otherwise, it just lives at the top of my cupboard like this. So they are all the items in my Charmed collection. As I said, I kind of thought it was bigger, and I kind of wish it was. I definitely should try and get into getting some more merchandise and fan stuff. You know what I really want to see for Charmed? I want to see pop vinyls. All I'm saying. Let me know in the comments below what sort of things you have in your Charmed collection if you have one. If you've maybe read the graphic novels or any of the books or anything like that. I don't know. As I said, I'll leave a link to some reviews for the books in the description below, and yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week with another one. Bye!